Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of OffCentered Outdoors. You're here again with me and Chuck, Matt and Chuck. It's another friggin' Tuesday. How's it going, everybody? How you doing, Chuck?
Oh, that's back sleeping.
That's you.
That's me.
That's you.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Chuck Testa. This is the Doctor of Death. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It is.
If it's Tuesday, this must be Ojai.
Yep.
And
we're sitting here and getting ready to burn up, I think.
That and starting another adventure behind me here. We have to make a cow into a cow.
Yep.
It's a long story.
The Corriente Mount revisited.
Right. Apparently the cows in some areas are different than the cows in other areas.
Yep.
Sometimes they're different.
That's what they say.
I don't know. I don't know a lot though, so
That's also what they say.
Yep. Well, I like to say I don't know nothing, and I'm damn proud of it.
Absolutely.
Hey Chuck, what do you know?
when you take credit for nothing, you'll never disappoint them.
Right. I say nothing, and I'm damn proud of it. Yep, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
had an exciting weekend.
yeah. I you know, that kid was unafraid.
Yeah, we had our deerhead seminar over the weekend, and we had a little bit of a light class, so we decided to just squeeze it all into Saturday.
But do hands-on completely.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
Yeah, and you know, I got to thinking about it. Both those kids were really, really into it and interested.
Yeah.
And I think I'd rather have one or two serious people than people scribbling about what nails to use.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the magic nail? And and I think we broke that poor kid's brain about the about the eye set and all that shit.
It's possible, yeah.
You know, and the head fake on the McKinsey and all that stuff. Yeah.
I think overall it was a pretty successful weekend. I don't know. I think it'd be nice if we can get them to stick with things, but you just never know anymore. I think
I know that one kid. He's going to be a Air Force. I think he's going to be like a naval pilot or something.
Oh wow!
His dad was a combat pilot, but I still think he's going to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if he'll do it. You know, I mean, maybe in between bombing missions, I don't know, to relax after you napalm the village or something. You know, you never know.
You just never know. But no, we caught.
And the other kid was pretty, you know. Wait, what's his name? Andrew.
Arthur.
God damn it. I apologize, Arthur. I was even practicing. I practiced the wrong name.
As you do.
As is my custom, as we like to say.
Yeah. No, I think if they both stick with it, I think they might be onto something.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, the thing is, we say this a lot, but doing this, even just as I mean, you learn a lot, you apply a lot of different things, and you don't have to make a living. I mean, you just learn, I don't know. What am I trying to say? We do physics, we do all this shit I should have paid attention to in school.
Yeah.
Including chemistry, apparently, a couple times.
Yeah.
We had some,
just never know.
had some minor explosion, well, like those volcano things you see on TV.
Yeah.
We may have had that happen once or twice.
Chuck's living like it's 4th grade in here.
Yeah, well, you never know, but hey, don't pour that in there. Remember the other day we almost blew up Cody's toilet, and I thought he knew better. What the fuck did he pour down? I don't know. It was bad.
That's great.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's my house.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because it happened to him.
Yeah,
and he
for
came
sure.
out all covered. That was the funny part. Probably would have been worth a new house, you know.
Yeah, you just never know. Some things are
just to laugh at him for that.
You
know.
There I go kicking stuff again.
Yeah. But no, that was a good day.
Yeah.
And we still mounted like 3 deer heads.
We did. We got 3 deer mounted. Probably could have, if we did everybody hands on, we could have at least squeezed 6 out, I think. But It's all good. We
No, well, it wasn't about that.
No,
that
for
day,
sure.
Because we had to talk for like an hour or something about the importance of reading a deer head and all that stuff.
the how and why and the who cares, I guess, probably too. But
well, I saw, where the hell did I see? Oh, somebody was saying, posting, on Facebook, they post their whatever, and they say learning and reference and reading reference and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right, and because reference pictures, you do need to refer to them, and we'll trace them all the time. But I mean, there's reference and there's reference.
Yeah, there's a difference between good reference and useful reference. I mean, any picture of what you're looking at's going to be helpful to an extent, but if you don't know why you're looking at the thing
why
you're
it's
looking
doing
at,
it. See, like somebody might have opened up his freezer and had some ears that he cut off a head, and then he cut the skin off just around the ear butt part, and then we were able to put that up right up to the mannequin.
Yep.
And show the kids, what they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And then plus the eyes have it stuff. So that's again, you got to know the inside.
Yeah.
Build it from the inside out.
Yeah, you can't put the outside on right unless you know how the inside works.
And then there's a lot of misinformation and all those, room, like, I can't even believe it. I used to be, I'm a cop to this. I believed that the sheep, they used to tell me the sheep had that big, more angle down tilt because they were up on a hill and they needed to look down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what they told me at the circus. And so, of course I believed it because, you're the rookie.
Well, yeah, of course.
Then you think about it. It's kind of like Mike said, that other customer we used to have that said that animals only push up off the right foot.
Yeah.
And then he says, well, what happens when they take the next step?
Yeah, exactly.
If you only push off always on the right, then what is this? Or like, what if you're coming down this other way? Or,
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely an imperfect science. Imperfectly perfect.
Yeah, and the artistic part comes in. Like I like the looks of those sheep running down the hill that are looking up, but the truth is they don't really run down a hill looking up because you have a tendency to crash.
Yeah, you kind of got to watch where you're going, especially when in large loose boulders and shale and whatnot. But
especially when you're up about 10,000 feet. And there's a 2-second way to get to the bottom. The way you don't really want
the express elevator.
Yeah, the express. No, that was fun teaching those kids.
It was. Hopefully, I think we're gonna get to do a part 2 of that here for these couple that showed up to the actual seminar. So,
well, and the deal too, I was realizing it. Maybe we should have not said a beginner.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have said base, but see, people go, "Oh, I don't need any basic."
Yeah.
Because
if we do it again, we're just gonna label it Deerhead Seminar.
Yeah, because there's a lot of information there that those guys got that was like, I would say, way advanced.
Yeah, we went a little.
We got a little deep.
Yeah, but it's hard not to.
Because it's all part of the system.
Yeah.
But so you might as well just get them. Just you're gonna jump in. You're gonna jump in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
neither one of them may ever touch a deer head again. Who knows? But at least now, if they do, they know why.
Yeah. Well, I think Andrew is gonna, maybe you might want
Arthur.
Is his name Arthur?
Arthur, yeah.
I had it.
Nope, it's always Andrew. So next time you think Andrew, think something else.
Poor Arthur. Yeah, I'm gonna try to think poor Arthur. Oh, but Billy was smart. See that kid? He goes, just think of Billy the kid.
Yeah.
Because I call him a kid because he's a kid.
Absolutely.
So now, see, I go, oh, Billy.
Yeah.
The kid. Arthur. Oh, I'll think of Arthur and both. No, that's wrong. Remember that movie 10?
Mm-hmm.
With what's his face? What the hell was that guy's name?
Andrew.
Andrew. with Derek running on the beach. Let's not destroy poor Arthur.
There you go.
Because he's young and still has hope.
Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna get him back in the shop for a one-on-one, since he didn't get to do a hands-on while he was there.
And he wasn't. It's funny because he was sent to observe.
Yeah.
And define observe around me and you. This is the issue. Around us, you're in danger of actually getting thrown in to combat.
Yeah.
Grab that BAR over there, kid.
I
flank around there and take out that machine gun. And, you know what I mean? Like, hold this, do that, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely.
Here, sew this. I don't know how to sew it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I kind of felt bad that we had one doing hands-on and one not, but we had to follow orders.
We followed orders, but...
And honestly, if I would have had something else half-assed ready, I would have just gone ahead and set him up a stand, but...
But he was really observing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell when they're observing. I mean, dude, how many seminars have I done? How many have I been at?
Yeah.
Hundreds. Where I've seen guys not pay attention.
Yeah, for sure.
And the guys that really need it are in the hallway mocking you because you don't do your earbuds, you don't freeze them, and then I don't know, whatever. You smell a fucking deer head in the morning, what the hell? You're just a hack,
Absolutely.
Because we don't need to pre-do it because we just do it.
Yeah.
In the muscle, I don't know.
Like I said in the seminar, there's 100 different ways to skin a cat. Everybody's got their own method, so there's no right or wrong way necessarily, as long as you know why you're doing it the way you're doing it.
Here we go with the F word, not the one I usually use, but the foundation word.
Yep.
Long as
Had
you
me nervous for a second.
Yeah, I know. As long as you start with the foundation.
Absolutely.
In whatever it is you're doing. I mean, not just taxidermy. I mean, I was telling you, it applies to the whole of everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got to know why you're starting where you start.
I mean, watch a really good, plumber or somebody or something. They got a way, and they're going to do,
Yeah.
And otherwise, you'd be there all freaking year. Some of them are. Uh-oh.
I forgot to lock my truck.
Why, is it driving away?
No. We can't without those.
Let's see if I do it again this week. 2 Dodge Diesels out in front, white.
Only one of them's got my name on it, though.
Yeah, so. But does that matter to me? No, I just go to the other one and put it.
I think it says Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. I went over to Andrew's truck. Started to, but you caught me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But no, it was a great Saturday. We spent the whole damn day there. The kids hung out for about another half hour after you left, and
yeah, I wanted to try to beat the roadblock that was coming on Saturday through Santa Barbara.
Yeah, but no, it was a great time, and then like I said, we're gonna keep in contact with them and let them finish up this deer head that we mounted.
Yeah, he was stunned, man. That was a great thing you did.
That was a hell of a first deer too. I sent the pictures to the board, and they were all impressed about what we did. So.
Oh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Us? You?
Yeah.
You the guy who, Mr. Don't even get a score?
Yeah.
Of course, you were taught by the other guy who didn't get a score, who was taught by the guy who got fired from the world.
Yeah, well.
So.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then Sunday was the last day of archery season around here, so that was another exciting day.
Yep. Tell them your story.
Did you have anything come in to talk about, or no? Nobody even called you? Same here.
Well, I got stuff coming in, but it's not for archery. I got what numbers today? One.
Start over fresh.
Yeah. I got Africa this week and New Zealand next week.
Nice.
So I don't really care that I didn't get a skinless, hairless, velvetish-ish deer in. No, I don't know. I think this season, which I had high hopes for, I still do for rifle for the the quality.
Yeah.
But again, we had this heat wave was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Reminded me of a September heat wave. I wonder if we're going to get it all the way through this year.
I don't know. It allegedly is breaking at my house today for the week, so we'll see if that does anything. But yeah, it's going from the high 80s and 90s down to, I think it's supposed to be like 67 at my house today.
What?
Yeah.
God, I need a jacket.
Right?
Right. Hey, I have a question unrelated. So Orchid, where you grew up, okay. So I think I drove through it one time. But how come
when you go to my house, you go through Orchid?
Oh, it's on the same road?
Right off the 101.
So how come Cody left here for it to go to Orchid where it was supposed to be cooler this weekend?
Mm-hmm. Well, it was cooler.
Oh.
Yeah, it was, I think it was in the, probably in the low 80s.
Oh, okay. I just wondered what was so magical about that place that it's, I thought maybe it was in the you know, Arctic zone of the 101 or
well,
something.
when you're sitting here at the hottest place in the...
At the tropics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about anywhere.
The Tropic of Ojai?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because we don't even get any movement in the valley.
Yeah.
It just sits here.
Yeah, you're kind of sheltered right here, especially right here in this little spot you got.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because I say this when it's bizarre when it rains and it's 6 inches in Ojai, but if you look, then it'll say like Nordoff Ridge here.
Yeah.
11, you know, like I get 5 inches more rain, I get 5 degrees more heat, I get 10 degrees more cold, I get, you know.
Yeah. No, I definitely think being up towards the head of this canyon's definitely got something to do with it.
Yeah, that's all. Well, we believe in science around here, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. So Fraser made me listen to Glenn Beck yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you like eating bugs, man.
Ah.
And I got to thinking about all this that they want to do to us with the common currency, they're going to call it, on the electric, and then they're saying that way, get this, it's how they word it that terrifies me. Things they deem inappropriate or harmful, like you'd think, oh, drugs or something. No, they're deeming like water heaters and air conditioning, you know, harmful, and meat harmful. But what really scares me is these geniuses, they want to take over the farming.
Yeah.
Okay? A trillion years of technology to get however the fuck we're growing shit, right? And now they're going to have some genius, some Adolf Eichmann guy running the trains to the camps in D.C. telling you how to, you know what I mean, take over the farming. And it's so when I say they're going to kill us, I can't take credit for this line because I didn't say it, but it made sense. I don't mean they're going to kill us like in camp sometime, which I still think they might, but they're going to kill us with their ignorance.
Yeah, no doubt.
They're going to starve people to death with their stupidity.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way in on depends where you look, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's all. I'm sorry, but
no, you're good.
It's coming, and I'm not supposed to talk about that shit, but
it's all good. It's all part of it.
Okay, Wendy now is okay. So Wendy, Miss Speculator, Professor, prove it. Now she's terrified because she proved it, you know.
Yeah.
And so she wished she never proved it. And I said, well, now you can't. I said it's like learning how we learn to see in a deer head, and now we can't unsee stuff when we look at mounts. We just our eye goes right to the whatever it is, and you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Even in our own work, especially in our own work, you know, which is really bizarre because it seems to look so good the day you mounted it.
And then it has to go and friggin' dry.
And then finish day, you know, it's like, what the fuck were they thinking? What are you, mess up? Were you drunk again? Yeah, I was drunk. That's it, you know.
Yeah.
No, that's just, talked to Greg yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's all backfired up, come down here, and He said that we are infectious to him.
I've been told that before.
Wow.
they make a shot for that now though.
Do they?
Apparently, I don't know.
Oh, well, I always tell Jeff he can't get AIDS twice. I don't know what he's worried about, but he's always worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
But not allowed to pick on Jeff when he's not here.
That's okay.
I forgot. Oh well, some things is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I earned my right to cap on that son of a gun.
Absolutely.
Anyhow, we love him, allegedly. But now I took a segue, as I do, all the way to something else.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good.
You know, but now
Talking about Greg.
oh yeah, so he says I'll burn, you know, because you know what this will do to you.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll just weigh you down so much, and then, like he was saying yesterday, he says it doesn't matter what you sign on the disclaimer.
Yeah.
You know, if the tannery screws it up, it's your fault. If this, it's your fault. If this, it's your fault. If you got it done too soon, it's your fault. If you got it done too late, it's your fault. If they don't pick it up for 10 years and you don't have it, it's your fault.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or 20 years.
Yeah.
What's my record? 22 years?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Stunned.
Mm-hmm.
23 years later, I think it was. Stunned. Stunned. And they forgot, I even burnt down in the middle, you know?
Uh-huh.
Because I left the shit here that wasn't, you know, I mean, I had a crew come. I was pretty lucky.
Well, yeah, it would have been kind of difficult to take a fucking Cape Buffalo out of here. But
yeah, but I took the important shit that I couldn't replace.
Yeah.
And I couldn't take the capes, but I got all the antlers out. Had those boys come up and when they could before the road was closed. We got everything out that.
Yeah, well, luckily it was a non-issue anyways. So
I know I was looking pretty bad for a while.
Oh, hell yeah.
We were thinking about that the other day because it's already been like 8 years since that fire.
Yeah.
And it was like such a weird apocalyptic deal.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even know unless you lived through something like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
How bizarre it was. The looters, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had a gun at every door. We were patrolling the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I felt like the guy on Police Academy who's banging his head on the hood. They go, what's wrong with him? He goes, there was gunplay and he missed it.
Yeah.
Or on Cheech and Chong.
Uh-huh.
We heard that there might be some violence. Well, I certainly hope so. You know. No, it's but anyhow, he's really grateful to get back, you know, into oh my God, he sent me, let's talk about hunting, back to what we're supposed to.
Yeah, it's all good.
He sent me, he went scouting because archery's going to open there.
Yeah.
When, in September?
Something like that.
These bucks that he has access to, shit, oh dick. I mean, I don't really, you know, me and deer, I don't care. But
yeah.
If there's something in there, I mean, these were, 30-inch already. Oh my God. I said, you've got access to them. Oh yeah, that's why I said, okay, well now I got expectations.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, if you don't bring in a 200 class buck, you know, to your own shop, I will be awful disappointed in you, Barry. He goes, no, they're there, you know.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep. I don't have my phone. I meant to have my phone on me. Well, I never do, to show you the pictures, but they wouldn't be able to see them probably.
That's right. I'm sure he wouldn't really appreciate you showing off his.
Well, I don't know where it's an undisclosed location.
Yeah, I know. Some guys get kind of iffy about that kind of stuff, though. So. Yeah.
Well, then he shouldn't have sent it to me because I'm a dumbass and I don't care.
It's all good.
No, he just was. He was just telling me, man, and I said, "No, there's no way."
Yeah. No, that's way cool.
Yeah,
hopefully he has some good luck this year.
I hope he does. He after all he's been through. Some. Yeah, because he, you know, stage 4 cancer. But right before that, his wife dumped him for the younger guy.
Yeah.
You know, and like you think you have problems, you know.
Oh yeah, there's always somebody that's got it worse.
Oh no, we know. We got a lot of clients and friends that went through a lot this last year.
Oh yeah.
And the year ain't even over yet. So, you know, we don't really have any problems. Well,
No, life's perfect.
no, but, but it just is.
Yeah, no, it could always be worse.
No, because don't say that, because who knows what'll happen, you know.
Oh yeah, you never know. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. You never know what an hour from now is gonna bring.
No, but I didn't sweep the floor, so I guarantee an hour from now I'll be pulling staples out of my foot or something.
Probably.
Or got a clear space so we don't bounce back the chainsaw and cut the head off the pig or something. You know?
Yep.
But I was wondering why I had so much room in here. Then I looked out the window and saw the stand in your truck.
Yeah, the carousels
took
a field trip. So.
Yeah, we're going to have to put it out there because until Mr. I Need My Elk thing shows up, you know. Plus, remind me to call them other two monster guys. We're supposed to come Saturday, the one day.
Yeah.
Boy, how did they time that? They must have looked at my schedule and said,
That's what I'm saying.
We can only come Saturday. Oh, too bad. We were going to come, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
You know, that deal. But allegedly that big-ass wide buck's supposed to go home Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Those, you know, I just, sometimes I even know the deal. You just wait till the guys that live way far away are coming back to the ranch in August.
Oh, so, yeah, of course.
Know, there's almost no point because they're not going to pick it up till they're on their way up or on their way back or something.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I can live with that. It's the other ones that, you know.
At least you know they're going to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. It's interesting with Greg. He said, So then he was telling me about still from McKeithy, still rather order from True Fit and Research, but they're still taking too long on their bigs.
Mm.
And then he said, so then he gets McKinsey, but he fits. See, I don't know who to believe, because Fred says they didn't even import his shit.
Yeah.
And you know, and then Greg says you got to pay this other surcharge, or maybe he's trying to rush it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And then I said, why don't you just just order them, like 6, you know, like when it's at the tannery, you already know what you're going to use.
Yeah, typically.
And then they're just laying there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you saw at my shop. I said, well, I guess I didn't really have a lot of extra yellow because we used it all.
Yeah.
But the reason there's no extra yellow is we used it all.
Absolutely.
Because we ordered it ahead, so we're not waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Where if we didn't do that, you'd see a pile of bones out there still.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta prepare. I mean, I have a tendency to wait a little bit to order my stuff, but that's because I don't always trust my.
You gotta trust your measurements.
No, I know, but
trust yourself, man. Look at what you.
Yeah, no, I know. I need to get past that, but
you will. I mean, or maybe not. I don't know. We all have our thing, but
at least I'm not ordering them one at a time.
Oh God, remember, you know. But no, Greg, and he says, well, you know, you remember how it was, Chuck. I go, yeah, I remember how it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
anymore.
And I said, I was a year ahead of it. Me and Matt, we got out ahead of it because we had the heads up, and we tried to not to shoot ourselves in the foot, but we were suggesting strongly that you get clay or you get Bondo or you get whatever it is, and then of course nobody, you know, listens to Chicken Little because then the sky really does fall.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And but then we should be doing it the whole time anyway.
Yeah, for sure. We need to try to always practice what we preach.
Right. Well, that's what deposits really are for. They're not for living.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll never forget this guy. We'll see if this guy listens. After the one guy I know for sure that started a 10% thing, one day I get a text with just a picture.
Yeah.
And what it is like fans, $100 bills. You know?
Yeah.
And that was this picture he sent me. And what that meant was, you know, he did the system.
Mm-hmm.
And he got through that discomfort part of the transition.
Yeah.
And then he got to through the discipline part. And now he's at the part where he's always got money and he doesn't know what to do, you know.
It's a rotten problem to have.
isn't it? I mean, we get a little tight sometimes, but
yeah,
of course I got 18 people depending. You know me, it's like, you know,
yeah,
someone sneezes in England and I got a problem, you know,
absolutely.
or flu, whatever, and you got to take care of your parents.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They
Take
took
care
care
of everybody you can.
Yeah, your family. It's important.
Mm-hmm. There is such a thing as karma, whether some folks want to believe it or not.
Yeah, but that's not, you don't do it, you know, it's like what Mike says, if you do stuff, I almost hate talking about it, because it don't count if you,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, when Glenn Beck says, I took 16 trucks to the, yeah, well, now you just wrecked your bone, you know.
Yeah.
Should have sent 16 trucks anonymously.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and, but whatever, you know.
No,
it is, no, you just, it's just,
Yep, I'm a firm believer you get back what you give.
well, so in sobriety too, you have to give it away to keep it.
Yeah.
So what in all my affairs, that's pretty much what I try to do. Whatever it is, like taxidermy, or something else, anything that I have experience with, and someone needs a handout.
Yeah.
Not a handout, but I mean,
well, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but you're there, and you are responsible.
Absolutely, you do what you do, not because it's expected, but you do what you do because you want to treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, and the humbling. There's humbling things you hear from time to time in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look, this is my favorite because about drunk. Like you look at the drunk in the gutter. For example, a guy one time says I forget where we were, and he's like, "Who do you think God loves more?
Yeah,
you or that guy?" You know.
Mm-hmm.
No, he loves you both equal.
Yeah.
So just be grateful that that's not you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people tend to think, you know,
yeah,
somebody's in the gutter and it's, you know, like, it's got something to do with God. Got nothing to do with God, I don't think.
Yeah. No, we make our own choices for damn sure.
Right, but that doesn't mean that he loves the drunk any less.
Yeah.
Or the mentally ill person, maybe even more.
You just never know.
Because
you'll know one of these days, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I have so many questions.
It'd
Mostly about a T-Rex, but you know.
Yeah.
But then I figure when you get to heaven, then all these questions, then you probably won't give a shit.
Yeah,
because
sure.
now you're there, and it don't. All of a sudden, all the stupid questions don't matter.
Yeah, you got better things on your mind.
Yeah, you know. I mean, that's. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know, but I do think, because a lot of people think that there's like nothing now, and it's becoming more and more as we become little gods or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I think for me, I'm already deplatformed, right, and demonetized. So I guess I'll say this: like, if you think you can change your own sex how you were born, or have a choice,
yeah,
then you're playing with shit that you're deciding that's how much power you have.
Yeah.
And you don't have that much power. I mean, meaning, boy, I'm going to screw this all up. Meaning, you know, like, you're not equal to God.
Yeah.
You know, you're just not. And I just think that is a progression of this evil. Like Mike said a long time ago, that the internet was going to be evil. I mean,
yeah.
And it does do good things, but you know, this is just I heard him talk about it the other day. The kids still don't talk to each other like we used to in a room. You know, it's not like, remember what Fooner said, we used to have to go out and we were forced to interact.
Absolutely.
And all of us friends that are still friends, there's the jock group, and the hot rod group, the biker group, you know.
Yeah.
And the musicians, and the this and the that. But then we all interact, but then we were all crossed over for, you know what I mean? Like in, you know, we all got along, except for when we fought, but then, you know.
There's no peace without war, they say, right?
Well, but then you get over, you know, I mean, goddamn, you know, we get in some stupid ass fights,
Mm-hmm.
throw a guy through the window or whatever, and then you're having a beer, and like 10 minutes later, you
Well,
know,
yeah.
that's just the way it is.
All right, Chucky. Well, this is getting a little heavy. It's about time to start wrapping it up anyway.
Already?
Yeah, we're at 35 minutes.
Boy, I got a big mouth today.
Oh, it's all good. You got to talk when you got to talk. I hate to cut you off, but we got to get to work.
No, we do. We got stuff not to do today.
All right. Well, since it got kind of heavy, I'm gonna end it with a joke.
Okay.
Where do poor Italians live?
My house?
I knew that was gonna be what you said.
Right.
The spaghetto.
Hey, did you know that pizza was actually broke food?
I believe it.
And I mean, all this tie-ins is because we're broke. Because Dagos are broke food. We didn't have a lot of meat, you know. And did you know this is a fact? See, now you screwed up.
Now we're gonna go another 5 minutes.
No, but did you know it wasn't really till they came to America and the amount of meat, like in New York and all that, where a lot of the other dishes with the, you know, the Parmesan chicken and all that came really into.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's a fun fact. You can look
There you
it up.
go.
All right, Matt.
All right,
Sorry,
guys. Have a good have a good one.
Oh! Look what does it say on the calendar. D-Day minus 18.
Yep.
I got my countdown to D-Day. We'll talk about it next week.
There you go.
All right.
All right, guys. Check us out everywhere you listen to podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and of course YouTube. And yeah.
And we'll know you listen when you tell me something I hear something I quoted and I said, oh shit, that did come from me.
All right.
All right.
We'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See you
Have a good
later.
one.